Allan, the food dude's here. Danny from 98.1 The Max here for the festivities. Zeke Stout's hanging out with us. We're going to eat. Allan, what'd you bring us today, man?
Well, it's time. It was a beautiful, beautiful week out there. So, you know what? Let's do some ribs.
Oh, all right.
How about
Let's
that?
go with some ribs.
How about
here.
that?
Yeah,
Let's go with a little dry rub rib, long, slow cook. These babies been getting there for a few hours. It should be the slide off the bone variety.
So I can eat it now?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't even need a utensil for this, do you?
It's delicious.
My God, this is good.
I like that you said slide off the bone because I don't like fall off the bone because by the time I pick it up and I try to get to my mouth, it falls off.
It just whoop back down in the plate.
Right. So I like the slide off because it comes right off. It's delicious.
Right. That's how it should be served.
It's so good you might need the dumb button for me eating it.
Well done, Allan.
Well, welcome to it's Memphis cooking time. We're getting into the season, and I haven't forgot Danny's going to get some gumbo before too much longer. But I figured we'd had enough rice-enhanced dishes for a little while, and I'm sitting there last night going, "Man, what am I going to cook in the morning? What am I going to cook in the morning? You know what? I'm going to start cooking right now. Let's get these ribs going."
The timing of this is perfect too. By the way, these are excellent. But the renewal of the Memphis and Southern Mississippi rivalry too. Those Mississippi boys think they can cook some barbecue ribs, and of course, we do it the best here.
We're warming up. Of course, Memphis in May. We've got the World Barbecue Championship. Will be here, so it's time to start diving into. Well, let's get back to the meat. Now the trick here is, of course, low heat.
Man, it's unbelievable.
That is just. And this is actually, as far as cooking this goes, Danny's always asking me, how did I cook it? Honestly, it's just slice the ribs up.
You didn't do much, did you?
Put them in a casserole dish, dust them, put them in the oven at about 300 degrees for about 3 hours.
You're
done. That's it. You're done.
These are just, I like, because usually with the dry rub, sometimes you get the hard top.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's just, it's almost cooked like a roast.
It was cooked exactly like a roast.
Delicious.
Y'all do this every Thursday?
Every Thursday.
Why don't you book me every Thursday?
Suddenly, Zeke's going to be our regular guest on Thursday.
I'm totally down with that. I'm totally good. He and I need to go do some fishing and stuff anyway, so we can hook up. Welcome to It Ain't That Complicated to Cook Good Food.
Which is usually what you usually come in here with that mindset, and mostly it's pretty easy.
Well, a lot of people get overly complicated, and I blame Julia Child for that. Back in the 60s, she was bringing us French cooking, and with all of these dozens and dozens and dozens of ingredients, and you had to do this first, then you had to do that, and then you took all this and you turned it over to that. And it really doesn't have to be that complicated.
No, man, this is good stuff.
This is after the kids have, after dinner tonight, you can put this in the dish, put it in the oven. Before you go to bed, turn the oven off. In the morning, get up. This thing's ready to go. You're ready to reheat it and serve the next day.
All right, newstalk989.com. We'll put it up there. Also, cookingtodayshow.com.
Cookingtodayshow.com.
Allan, the food dude, Zeke Stout. We appreciate you coming in. Danny, as always, good stuff.
My final word,